In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can create this puzzle part from activity 2.2, take modeling to another dimension, using an additive method in SketchUp Pro. To do that, we'll take 3 sections of the object and we'll build each section individually, adding material each time we do it. We'll begin with what I would call this center section. Then we'll add the front, and then we'll add this tall tower section in the rear. So, as you can see, I already have SketchUp Pro loaded and have created the file where I'm going to do this. One of the first things I would have you check is to be sure that you're using inches for this one, since the part is dimensioned in inches for us. Be sure your units are set to inches. Also, under the camera menu, I find it very helpful to switch to parallel projection so that everything looks like a true isometric when I'm working on it here. Now, to give myself a little bit more working room, I'm going to use the pan tool and adjust the location of my axes. And I'll begin with the rectangle tool, and I'm going to start from the origin and begin a rectangle. I want this rectangle to be 1.5 inches wide and 0.75 inches deep according to the dimensions I've been given. So I'll press enter and we can see that given to us there. At this point, we'll do a push-pull and bring that up 0.75 inches. And that gives us this center section right here. Now there's a couple of ways that I can add this cube section on the front. I could draw a rectangle flat horizontally here and then press pull that up, or I could draw that right on the front surface of this block and pull that out. I think I'm going to do that on the front surface. So I'll come in here, start at the corner, begin a rectangle, and this one is going to be 0.75 inches, comma, 0.75 inches to give me that square that I need. And then we'll do a push-pull, start that out, 0.75 inches. And we have that part in place there. And you'll notice each time we do something here, we're adding material to the object, which is a key feature of the additive technique. So at this point, I'll pan and pull that over just a little bit. We need to put this tower section on the back. And to do that, I need to rotate my view so that I can see that back section of the object. So I'm going to get the orbit tool, and I'm going to spin this around somewhat like that. Once I get kind of in that orientation, if I like, I can once again choose the ISO view right here. And then I can, once again, use the rectangle tool. Come here and pull this out, 0.75, comma, 0.75 inches. And that went in the wrong direction, so let's back up and try that again. Sometimes we have issues getting that to go where we'd like it to go. If I have trouble with that, I could also just go ahead and try that coming vertically. Let's see, 0.75, comma, and then try it 1.5 inches tall. And that looks very workable right there. Now, when I do this, I notice I've got a couple of extra lines in here. So sometimes it's helpful to go ahead and choose the erase tool and erase those. I don't think I wanted that one. That one, that's actually from that front view. I'd best leave that. Sometimes it's helpful to erase things, but that was going to hollow out the front. So let's try leaving that alone here. And we'll go ahead and do our push-pull. and that can come out 0.75. And then to do this one, we can get this one up here as well, 0.75. And we've got that in place. Now this would be an ideal spot for us to choose the erase tool and come in and erase a couple of extra lines. Clean that up. And then we can orbit this once again back this way. And you can see the part's looking just like the one that I first started with. Now, one of the things that I like to do to finish this up is to use the select tool, box in the complete object, and under edit, make this a group. And now at that point, that whole set of shapes and forms becomes one object that I can now handle directly with everything moving, adjusting, working with. Becomes really handy there to go ahead and make that a group. At this point, I would go ahead and save this into my folder, and I would have that in great shape to turn in or to show my instructor or use in another object or whatever I needed to do. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, let me know if you need help.